Hey, Kenny, two different teams, two different rotations, had some more guys back, but wondering in the Knicks and Nets game, how it felt offensively, where you guys were getting your shots and how things were for executing in the half court, especially.
I feel like tonight we it wasn't much it was ball movement, but our passes was like a little bit off. We wasn't like hitting the guys like right in their shooting pocket. We were just throwing like crazy passes. The Knicks had great pressure and high hands to force them type of passes for us. Offense was a little stagnant, and it wasn't as fluid as it was last game.
Got it. So with that high pressure, then that can lead directly to it, and then impact shot quality. And how about packing the paint as well? Did you feel like that was more of an emphasis?
Yeah, it was. And then it was closing out hot, which forced the shooters, even myself off the 3-point line, forcing tough contested twos or contest at the rim. I mean, they did a great job of that tonight.
And then I know it's important for you guys to try and win every game, but would it make a big difference to try and get the Charlotte win, go 4-3 in this trip without LeBron and AD?
Yes. Regardless of them guys, even if they was in anyways, we want to get that win. So we got to continue to just find ways to get wins.
Kyle.
When it comes to kind of building chemistry with the bigs, and especially in pick and roll situations or trying to find them in entry passes, how tough is that to build up chemistry, especially with a guy who's just arrived on the team like Andre?
It's tough. When you haven't played with a guy like Andre, it's tough. You don't know, when he wants it on the pick and roll. If he wanted just to lob every time. You just got to try to figure it out on the go at this point. We haven't had many practices. Just to emphasize that with them. But we got to learn on the go. We getting there. It's getting close. We're just trying to figure each other out still. It's still a different team.
Dan?
KCP, how frustrating is it that, we've been talking about turnovers all season. You guys have been a high turnover team really since the start of the year. How frustrating is it that you guys haven't cracked that yet? And how important is it that in these last 20 so games that you guys get this figured out?
It's very frustrating. Just turning the ball over, not putting up, at least getting a shot up, at least. That get frustrated. That starts to drop the energy that we have for the game. That start to bring people down. So turnovers is a big part, of our game that we have to do better. Especially where we don't have many guys that can that's making plays for us. When Bron and AD is out, which they take care of the ball as much as possible. Everybody else we got to make simple passes. See the man in front of us and just go out there and try not to turn the ball over. We know we're going to make mistakes. We're going to turn the ball over. But we got to limit the turnovers, for sure.
Okay, last question, Dave.
KCP, staying on that subject, obviously you can have a turnover throwing the ball out of bounds or running over a guy to get an offensive foul. But several of the turnovers in the third quarter when the Knicks started to push the game open, it appeared, at least to me, that they were just stripping the ball from you guys. What's the key to avoid those type of turnovers?
Just protecting the ball. We knew coming into this game, the game plan, the Knicks was going to pack the paint. They was going to be in there. They was going to be in every gap. And like I said earlier, when we attacked them gap, we had to make the simple pass that was in front of us. The next man that's defender that's happened, the next man that's is open. So we try to force a lot of things in the paint, which we knew they was going to pack the paint. And they're a great script team. Noel with great hands. Julius got. There's a lot of guys that had great hands on that team. So we wanted to just make the simple pass tonight, which we didn't. We try to force a lot of things in the paint.
Thanks so much, Kenny.
Welcome.